All right, well, let's talk about those spring deals. We always like to end the show with something fun. It does feel like the weather is getting a little bit warmer here on the East Coast, and certainly the light is around for longer in the evening. Now, the good news is this week, you as a consumer can capitalize on a bunch of spring deals, as a variety of NYSE listed companies like Target and Walmart are offering their own unique campaigns. Well, joining me now from Austin, Texas to talk more about it is Stephanie Carls, retail insights expert at RetailaMeNot. Stephanie, great to have you on the show. I've been getting all sorts of alerts about the deals happening this week. How can our viewers take advantage?
Well, spring sales are in full swing across every major retailer. We're all seeing it, and I think that if anything, it feels like we've all seen this before. It's giving the Black Friday vibes, and so while many of these retailers are calling these their semi-annual or seasonal sales, the format is still going to be very, very similar to Black Friday. And so all of these competitors, all these retailers are competing to deliver that standout value across the board in a wide range of departments.
Do you think it's a good time to buy certain items, right? I mean, typically we hear around Black Friday, even Cyber Monday, that it's a great time to capitalize on electronics purchases like laptops and TVs. This time around, is there any noticeable trend, Stephanie, in terms of what might be the best deal?
Well, our survey results indicate that 52% of shoppers are engaging in spring cleaning as a way to declutter and refresh their homes for the new season. And many are also planning vacations. They're looking forward to creating those lasting memories. Fashion conscious consumers, they're trying to get updating their wardrobe. They want the latest spring and summer fashions. And so there's a lot of excitement coming around. And I think one of the biggest things is to, look and compare retailers, taking a look at the things that are trending right now. So those would be outdoor gardening essentials, spring beauty, skincare, you have apparel, home organizations. But the one thing that you do want to just wait on would be grills, TV, and then even summer fashion, because those prices are going to be much cheaper later on in the season.
Okay, good to know. I have to ask, Stephanie, in terms of the best shopping experience, for those people who are shopping, whether it's digitally or in person, what would you recommend? I can tell you, at least for instance, for me, I am noticing and getting alerts on a lot more deals when I actually download these retailer apps.
That's right. You can find a lot of great opportunities and great deals when you are subscribed to their emails. You have the apps. Those are going to have some of the best ways to find out, one, when the sale is happening, two, what is available, and three, there might be some really great exclusive deals in there. And so the biggest point, though, is to compare prices across all of those retailers. So you do have those different apps. So start using those to your advantage, because a lot of these different deals can overlap. The other thing is to make sure that you are not skipping on cashback. A lot of shoppers are leaving money on the table when they're not layering in these savings. And even though we are seeing these sales, I think the other thing too is to remember that buying because it's on sale isn't always the greatest thing. Just make sure that this is not impulse buys. So going through and again, walking all the way through those different deals and seeing what's the best.
Now, how can people make sure that they are maximizing the cashback options, Stephanie?
One of the greatest tools is to use RetailaMeNot. That's going to be the greatest opportunity as you are looking through all of those different deals. We can help through our app or, of course, using our browser extension. That is going to help pop up not only more of those promos and coupon codes, but then also the cashback offers that these retailers are offering. I think this is going to be one of the greatest ways that you can be savvy, you can stretch your dollar and really make all of these different things way more affordable.
You know, we've been following the consumer quite closely, Stephanie, certainly from an economic perspective, as that can impact equity trade, including here at the New York Stock Exchange in terms of trends. What are you seeing as to the health of the consumer in this current environment?
Well, I think consumers are being even more cautious about their spending. They're looking for ways to get the most value now, or delaying those non-essential purchases. And I think we're also seeing that retailers are starting to message value more aggressively as they prepare for the potential cost increases in the months ahead. And I think that when you tie all of this together, spring is when shoppers want this refresh and they want to save, but they're still watching their budgets more closely.
Quickly, Stephanie, anything's you're buying this week?
I think I really want to start looking into the home refreshes. I think that's one of the biggest things that we are taking a look at of cleaning some of these older things out that we're not using anymore and kind of bringing new things in and just bringing in that nice spring refresh.
Stephanie Carls, retail insights expert at RetailaMeNot. Stephanie, thank you.
Thank you.